Hey y'all! In this video, I'm going to go over how to properly take a photograph and then submit it to an assignment in Schoology. This is a really important skill for you to have this year because you're going to be taking a lot of photographs and submitting them to me. I'm going to go over these lists. This visual aid is on Schoology for you to see, but these are the 6 number 1 things you need to keep in mind when taking a photograph. So starting with number 1, you can use any device. So you can use your cell phone, your laptop, your iPad, whatever's most convenient for you to take that photograph. And then you can submit from there. I recommend using your phone with the app to submit because that's more convenient, but I'm also going to show how to use the laptop cameras to take your photograph and submit it that way for those of you who don't have smartphones. Number 2, take your photographs in natural light as best as you can. Don't take your photograph at nighttime when there's barely any light or you have one lamp on in one direction. Try to stick it in the shade outside during the day. That'll get you the best lighting results so I can see your artwork as clearly as possible. Also, try not to stand in the way of the light. Your body's going to cast light. It's going to cast a shadow on top of your artwork. So try to position yourself so that you're not standing and casting a shadow on your artwork. Number 3, and this is probably the most important one, is position your camera as straight as possible. If you see in these examples, I can clearly see the artwork. It's straight on. There's no angles or anything like that. In these bad examples, you can see that they're standing far away. It's at an angle. My shadow is being cast on the artwork. These are all examples of how not to do it. This one especially, I can't see all of the details. It's even cropped on the sides, so I can't see if they did anything on the sides. These are examples of taking it straight on as close as you possibly can. Number 5, later on in the week, you guys are going to be designing name cards to prove that the artwork is yours and not somebody else's. So for every piece of art you are going to take a photograph of, you're going to use your name card and you're going to stick it nearby that artwork and include it in the photograph. We're going to develop these later, but this is to make sure that I know that it's yours and I can identify it quickly that it belongs to you. Okay, and then number 6, this is optional, but I highly recommend cropping your photo. So if you take your photo from far away and I can see a lot of the edges, I don't want to see anything else. I want to see just your assignment. So when you take the photo, you can use the app that you take the photo with on your phone, or you can use your laptop to crop the photo down to the accurate size and proportion. Okay, so those are the main guidelines for how to take a proper photograph. I want you to apply those in your first assignment, which is going to be your pre-assessment assignment that you should have started yesterday, or well, today. What you're going to do is, in order to take a photo with your phone, you're going to have to figure that out. Everybody has a different phone. You can always jump onto a Meet with me and I can show you how to do it. But right now I'm going to show you how to do it with the laptop cameras that should be on either side of your laptop. What you're going to do to open those cameras is go down to the search bar, and you're just going to type in camera. Okay? You should have that app installed on Windows 10. Okay? Once you've got the camera open, it depends on how many webcams your laptop has. If it has 2, then you might need to switch it back and forth. You can click this button to switch it back and forth. But for now, I'm going to leave it alone. I'm going to snap a quick photo. And then that should automatically save it into your pictures folder on your web or on your laptop. Okay, so I'm going to go to my File Explorer. I'm going to go to Pictures. And then there's a folder in there that should automatically be created, says Camera Roll. And then there it is. So that's the photograph that I snapped right there. I can open it up again, and then I can edit it. If I need to, I can crop it, rotate it, whatever it is that I need to do in there. Okay, so that's important to know where that folder is because that's where those files are going to go. And then you can also single click it and then name it whatever it is that's most convenient. Okay, now on Schoology, in order to submit, you're going to be looking for this icon right here. Usually this icon is the one that's associated with being able to submit photographs or text or whatever that is. That's the one you're looking for. Okay? Once you get here on the assignment page, on the right-hand side, you should see Submissions, and then you should see Submit Assignment. So in this test assignment, I want you to see what it's going to look like on your end. When you're inside of an assignment, you're going to be able to see a button on the right-hand side that says Submit Assignment. I'm going to click on Submit Assignment as a student, and there are a couple of different options for you to choose from. For this class, most of the time, you are going to click File. Sometimes I might ask you to record audio or video. Or I might ask you to connect to your Google Drive and send me some Google files. You can do that by going to Resources, Apps, and then Google Drive Resource. Let's say you save your photos onto your Google Drive from your phone. You can access them here once the file saves to your Google Drive. Okay, so I'm going to upload a file. I'm going to click on File, and then I'm going to click on the photograph. It automatically opened it to the camera roll, but you might have to navigate to your picture folder and then your camera roll again. Click the correct photograph, hit Open, and then there is your successful assignment. You hit Submit, and I'll get it, and I'll get a notification that tells me that you've turned it in. Okay, so that's pretty much it on how to submit an assignment properly. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me, and then make sure that you submit your first assignment, the pre-assessment.